you there. Do you like furries? Well, let me tell you something. We're pretty cool. Despite our awesomeness, 61.7% of furries experience teenage bullying, compared to a 39.2% of non-furries, as found by a study conducted by the International Anthropomorphic Research Project. But why is this? Through the generalization of social media. Misinformation is spread about anyone and anything, the furry community being no stranger to it. And I'd like to tell you all about some of the reasons you shouldn't believe it, about how we've raised millions of dollars over the last couple of decades for various charities, about how being a furry helps with self-expression, and about how it promotes creativity in a generation who is spending less and less time creating. Furries are very involved in anti-bullying, anti-animal abuse, disaster support, and LGBTQIA+ movements, especially since many of these are things that we've experienced or are deep-rooted in because of our interest in jobs. Since 1997, furries attending Anthrocon, the world's most attended furry convention with 18,357 attendees in 2025, have raised more than $547,000 for various charities, including Nose to Tail Cat Rescue, Grey Paw Sanctuary, Rabbit Wranglers, Wildlife Works Inc., and up to 23 more. Most of the money is raised through mini-events, auctions, raffles, and by donations from attendees or sponsors, going towards the convention or association's chosen charity, along with fundraising events that are held outside of conventions. As mentioned, we support these charities because of their relevance to us in our experience, the exact reason differing from person to person, but always revolving around supporting those who need it. Donations to animal charities are made because of a mutual interest in animals being the basis of our fandom, to LGBTQIA+ and people of colour rights organisations because of the large amount of furries in both those demographics, to anti-bullying organisations to support anyone suffering from bullying, especially if the large amount of young furries falling into this category, and disaster support organisations just to help people who need the help. All this serves to question, why hate people who are actively trying to make people and animals' lives better through the donation of their own money and time, and you haven't done anything to make your life worse? Ew, you wear funky makeup. Ew, you dress differently from me. All this prejudice against people who are different to the masses. Why ridicule others with the reason that they're simply wrong about doing it? Ew, you don't follow the same religion as me. Ew, you're a guy who likes other guys. Most people stigmatize differences to feel more powerful about themselves and their beliefs, especially if they feel challenged by these minorities. Did you know significantly less than 1% of the world's population is furries? While the total count could be anywhere from 250,000 to the 1 million, we face some of the most media-related and word-of-mouth spread vilification out of any fandom, which is cause for some severe bullying-related problems, especially in the younger demographic. Despite this, we still persevere, creating fursunas, anthropomorphic animal characters, to be the fuzzy versions of ourselves. Statistics taken from Fur Science tell us that the furries who make their fursona about themselves are usually happier, able to express themselves through a character they made and feel comfortable being. I mean, imagine if you could be a rainbow dragon. That would be super cool. You can't argue with that. And to finish, if you're a parent, you've probably told your kids to get off their phones and do something. Or if you're a kid, you've probably been told that. Would you prefer your kid to be making and drawing little fuzzy creatures, or spending up to 7 hours per day on their devices, which is the average screen time of children aged 8 to 18? 25% of the furry fandom is under the age of 25, and you're using this hobby to create or promote creation by commissioning artists to make art for them. Kept as no secret due to the thousands of social media accounts run by young furries who show off what they've made or bought. Letting your child do what they want to explore their creativity should be a must for all parents, so that's what you should do. Accept that every hobby is okay, and let your child be the coolest, fuzziest versions of themselves. After all that, you can't deny how cool furries are. I mean, who knows? Maybe one of us have already had an impact on your life. There's nothing wrong with people having fun and creating new, awesome things. So maybe, just maybe, if the people accepted everyone else for who they are, the world would be a nicer, fuzzier place to live.